functioning program that wants to live. Why is that?
It's just a feeling.
Fascinating.
Kicking off our list at number 5, we've got Play Dirty, which is dropping on Amazon Prime Video on October 1st. This flick follows the master thief Parker, played by Mark Wahlberg, who gets a crew together for a massive heist. We're talking Lakeith Stanfield, Rosa Salazar, and a whole crew of familiar faces. The single biggest reason to be hyped for this is director Shane Black. This is the guy who gave us Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and The Nice Guys. He is the absolute king of witty, stylish, and violent action comedies. And putting him back in the driver's seat of a gritty heist movie feels like a perfect match. The Parker novels have a killer track record for gritty adaptations, like Mel Gibson's Payback, so the source material is solid. Now, we all know Wahlberg can be a bit hit or miss, and Shane Black's last movie, The Predator, well, let's just say it wasn't his best work. But this feels like a massive return to form, something like Ocean's 11 but with way more F-bombs and broken bones, all filtered through that signature Shane Black dialogue. If you're a fan of smart, character-driven heist flicks that punch you in the gut while making you laugh, Play Dirty is a must-watch. Alright, coming in next, get ready to re-enter the grid because Tron Ares is hitting theaters on October 10th. This time, the script is flipped. Instead of a human getting pulled into the digital world, a highly sophisticated AI program named Eris, played by Jared Leto, gets sent from the grid into our world on a dangerous mission. This sparks humanity's first ever encounter with sentient AI beings.
You think you're in control of this? You're not.
Look, you know the deal with the Tron movie. It's going to be a visual masterpiece. The aesthetic of this world is legendary, and I can't wait to see it brought to life again. The concept of an AI navigating our messy, human world is a fantastic twist for the franchise. The cast is also ridiculously stacked, with Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and the one and only Jeff Bridges making a return. On the flip side, let's be real, Jared Leto is a polarizing actor, and the last film, Tron Legacy, was a visual feast, but a little thin on story. This movie has to deliver on both fronts, and if it manages to pull it off, this could be a mind-bending ride that feels like Blade Runner 2049 meets The Matrix, all wrapped in that iconic neon glow. For sci-fi junkies and anyone who just wants their eyes to explode with cinematic beauty, this is your ticket. At our next pick, we have a story so wild it could only be true. Roofman, also dropping on October 10th, stars Channing Tatum as Jeffrey Manchester, a real-life ex-Army Ranger who got famous for robbing McDonald's restaurants by dropping in through the roof. After getting caught and escaping prison, the dude secretly lived inside a Toys R Us for months. You can't make this stuff up.
About who you talk to, you just look like this all the time.
Tell me what's going on. Right now.
My hype for this one is through the roof, no pun intended. It's directed by Derek Cianfrance, the guy behind emotionally devastating dramas like Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines, so seeing him tackle a, quote, biographical crime comedy is fascinating. And this cast is just absurdly good. We're talking Kirsten Dunst, Ben Mendelsohn, Peter Dinklage, Lakeith Stanfield again, and of course Tatum, who is perfect for a role that requires both charm and desperation. The only thing to watch for is the tone. Cianfrance is known for heavy, gut-punch movies, so the comedy here might be darker than you expect. It's a tricky balancing act, but if anyone can do it, it's him. If you love bizarre true crime stories and top-tier acting, Roofman is one you absolutely have to check out. Sliding into our next spot is the high-stakes political thriller, A House of Dynamite, hitting Netflix on October 24th. The premise is pure, unfiltered anxiety. An unknown enemy launches a nuclear missile at Chicago, and the film follows the White House and the military in a frantic, real-time race to stop it before it hits.
If we do not take steps to neutralize our enemies now, we will lose our window to do so.
If we get this wrong, none of us are going to be alive tomorrow.
This is a day one watch for me, and it comes down to 2 words: Kathryn Bigelow. She is an absolute master of tension. From The Hurt Locker to Zero Dark 30, Nobody does grounded, nail-biting, realistic suspense like her. Putting her in charge of a ticking clock nuclear crisis scenario is a recipe for a film that will have you holding your breath for 2 hours straight. Plus, you've got Idris Elba and Rebecca Ferguson leading an all-star cast, so the performances are going to be electric. Now, I totally get that these types of movies can sometimes feel a little familiar, like a modern version of old Cold War thrillers like Failsafe. But with Bigelow at the helm, I'm confident she'll make it feel terrifyingly immediate and fresh. For anyone who loves an intelligent, edge-of-your-seat thriller that feels ripped from the headlines, this is going to be your jam. And my #1 most anticipated action thriller of October 2025 is The Smashing Machine, landing on October 3rd. This is the biographical sports drama about the legendary and tragic MMA pioneer Mark Kerr, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The film dives deep into his meteoric rise, his brutal fights in the early no-holds-barred days of MMA, and his devastating personal battles with painkiller addiction.
When he's distant, it's hard.
I'm sacrificing everything. What do you have for me that's strong? A day without pain is like a day without sunshine.
The skin bad. The skin's insane.
I know what I'm doing, all right? This is it. That's it.
This one has the potential to be a game changer, mainly because it's a serious, gritty, A24 produced drama directed by Benny Safdie, one half of the duo that gave us the anxiety-inducing masterpieces Uncut Gems and Good Time. Pairing his raw, visceral style with Dwayne Johnson in his first truly dramatic role is a genius move. This is The Rock, stepping way out of his comfort zone to tackle a complex, flawed character, and I am so here for it. Emily Blunt co-starring as his wife adds even more prestige. Now, the big question is, can Johnson pull it off? It's a massive swing for him, but if he does, this could be a career-defining performance. Expect this to be an unflinching, emotionally brutal film, something like The Wrestler meets Foxcatcher, but with the Safdie brothers' signature chaotic energy. For fans of intense character studies and powerful dramas, The Smashing Machine isn't just a must-see, it might just be one of the best films of the year. And that's the list. 5 absolute titans of action and thrills hitting in October. I want to know which one you're most hyped for, so let me know down in the comments. And if you love getting recommendations for the best new movies, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. I'll keep making these videos as long as y'all keep watching them. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one.